collaborative books, mental health, situational mental health, resilience,
adversity, getting out of
overcoming
adversity.
life's big stuff issues. That's why this book is necessary. We need to put ourselves on a diet that gives ourselves more fortitude, more courage, more productivity, more happiness and joy. What did I miss?
Michael, you nailed it. You nailed it. Do you know what, folks? First, I get a little bit speechless when I get excited, and I can tell you, adversity, opportunity. Michael, I've had an opportunity. You've had an opportunity to work with thousands of people. Would
Thousands.
say, okay, and in life in general, in these chapters of life that we go through, we all tend to come and ask ourselves these questions, or oh shoot, sometimes we feel like we're alone, and whether we're the C-level executive, whether we're starting out, whether we're a domestic engineer. Well, oh my goodness, the more I've learned, more raising my kids than anything. So
whether we're a frontline new hire rookie, or a week before retirement, or we're in retirement.
Or the 91-year-old that I just recently met, my mom's dear friend, and she's 91 and resilient. This was a single mom that in the 60s, early 60s, single mom, came to a city. They weren't going to sell her a house, even though she might have been in a position, and raised her kids on her own, worked till 75, 91, driving patients back and forth to get their cancer treatments. And I'm sure that woman has questioned herself over time, but it was a choice. Did she want to cave into it? Or did she choose resiliency, pick up your boots and go walk forward, or all the stories we hear?
One of my coaches years and years ago said, Michael, it's a choice, bitter or better, stretch or shrink. Shrink's okay for a little while, couple of minutes, couple of days. Don't live there. It's like, ooh, real estate's cheap on the shrink street, but it's got no value. But stretch, well, you learn things, you find new people.
Being in real estate, perfect example. We're in the industry to make a difference. It is not the myth we want to base our decisions on, it's just the truth. But it's amazing because there's a lot of perception out there. But when we really pull the onion back, what happens over time? It generally goes up. More than 90% make their wealth in real estate, but we basically would say, follow the cookie trails, follow success leaf clues. So follow the ones that have already done it, not to all these people that love you, but they say, oh, Michael, really, you want to do that? You don't want to do that. Remember in the 80s and it crashed? Get your homework done, because information is, for the most part, it's free. So do your information. So when it comes to this realm of resiliency for life, 30 plus 1 stories, resilient stories. Why?
To help feed us mentally and emotionally, a diet to help us move forward with more safety and more happiness and more success.
Yeah. So can we live life being a happy person?
Much better than being a grumpy one.
I believe it. I mean, to be honest, I put even through the little test, if you will, where, you know what, wait a second here, we got nothing to lose. And it took me X number of decades to start to really figure it out. Really figure it out. So I would plan and plan and plan and plan. But then I'd be so focused on the plan and the outcome that it felt hard. And then I would get belly nuts. And I couldn't understand that. Happy person. I've had lots of great support around me, but it was myself I would beat up. And I didn't understand it. So it just so happened that, call it the universe, call it my task, call it whichever. But I ended up in 2004, we were expecting our third child, and oops, guess what? I'm in the hospital, and she came really early, like to the point where you can plan all you want, honey, it is happening. That I'll share for the book. But it really did. You know what? We have emotions. We feel. So when we tune into those feelings, that's telling us something, isn't it?
It allows us in this book to have 31 other stories to help us understand that others have gone through what I call big stuff, and we go through big stuff. Yeah. But if they can do it, we can do it. Regardless of age, income, race, color, creed, we can all move forward.
I absolutely love that, because I think, Michael, you said it really eloquently. For those that don't know me, I'm the Heinz 57, and then we decided to just change it up even more. So my husband and I, he's of diverse background, so he's of West Indian background. We are 8 nationalities in our genes, and we're a mixture, but you know what? We're a human being. So the one thing that I've kind of gone through life is I never really viewed color. I viewed human beings. We all walk around with this vessel. We can all say, well, you know, those people this, those people that. If we just focus on our own internal self, it's amazing as to, wow, where we can grow, what we can do.
Absolutely.
So it's, you know, it's about believing. And one thing I know is always with love.
Yes.
Always, always
Absolutely.
with love.
Absolutely.
And I think the world needs a lot of it.
Absolutely.
I think it's out there. I think we just have to expose it.
So we need you to share your story to be in the 30+1.
Yes, thank you.
So I'm Michael Ballard, and this
Michelle Carty, and I'm coming to get you if I don't see you.